Here we go.
Fabulous.
Love how you do it.
Fabulous.
Fabulous Blue Bombers. Fabulous. Fabulous. The Fabulous Blue Bomber Show.
On Shaw TV, brought to you by Moxie's. Now here are your hosts, Kim Babij and Brody Jackson.
Hi everybody, welcome to this week's edition of the Fabulous Blue Bomber Show right here on Shaw TV. My name is Kim Babij, rocking Rudy Gower's on camera. This man is Brody Jackson from QX 104 FM.
You couldn't tell.
Yeah, mysterious.
This is radio, people. We wear our own logos everywhere and showcase ourselves.
That's right, you've never purchased anything that you wear to own. You've just been given everything for free.
Yeah, every day it's a laundry day. You're just going to be like, can I just have another t-shirt, please? It's a little skeptical.
Well, we'd be proudly wearing bomber gear, but we thought we were going to be outside, and we had outdoor bomber gear ready to go, and then they decided to move the practice inside because it's so miserable, and it's going to be miserable outside all week, that they're practicing inside, which I would imagine the players are pretty happy about.
Yeah, if anybody, I think I saw Chad Simpson smiling from outside the building.
Exactly.
Actually, I could hear him all like, yeah, I'm so happy to be indoors. It's great, except I was telling Kim that I have vertigo, like I have a serious sense of vertigo. I have a fear of heights.
That's not that high, but
I know, I won't fall off. As long as the offensive line is there to keep padding, I'll be okay.
They are right below us, as a matter of fact.
Perfect.
Obviously, guys are in a really great mood after that very exciting victory the Bombers had this weekend, and the playoff hopes are still so slimly there. They were alive yet. How does this happen?
It was funny watching like all the different playoff scenarios and how they worked out. Like they talked about the one if they all had the three-way tie, Winnipeg would get in, but because Hamilton lost, they didn't get that three-way tie. However, they can still beat Ham. It's so confusing.
It really, really is confusing. And again, I mean, the hopes are slim, but they're still there, and stranger things have happened. I mean, my goodness, like teams with poor records have ended up in the Grey Cup in the past. It's not impossible.
It's the really CFL, that's what it's known for. You know, it's such a random league, and that's why we love it. Even now, our Bombers still have a chance and opportunity to get in there. Of course, we need to win the next two games. That's where we as fans come in to play.
Yes, exactly. Make sure you're in the house for the very final, this time the real final ever game at Canada Stadium.
I wouldn't put money on it.
The second annual final game at Canada Stadium. That'll be on November the 2nd. You'll want to be there. They're going to do a big post-game ceremony, just lots of reminiscing and whatnot, and you'll get a chance to kind of look around and decide what you might want to purchase when they sell off all the assets. Do you want a seat? Do you want a piece of the trough, because they are selling that? Like, you know, what do you want? You can probably purchase something. They're going to be selling lockers, I understand. Maybe you could buy Milt Steagle's old locker.
Hopefully nothing's still in it.
No, of course not. But wouldn't that be great to have Milt Steagle's actual locker from the corner where 85 used to sit?
Yeah, if the number 85 is still on there,
yeah,
too.
they've kept it. They've kept it that way.
Classy. I would definitely love that, and I still want the big sign. Still want the big Budweiser sign. Still going for that too.
You can put your name on it.
You know what would be another really cool event if they had a demolition day for Canada Stadium? Wouldn't that be fun? Everybody comes down, but everybody, like all the fans, get to come there with their own sledgehammers. And you pitch in like $10.
Help with the demo.
Help with the demo.
Take what you want.
Whatever you feel like. This cinder block is yours now. There you are.
That would be awesome.
What a big fun day.
Well, probably not going to happen, but a good idea anyway.
If you need me, Bombers, I'm here for marketing.
Well, we do have a great show coming up for you today. We're going to bring Rich Pope on a little bit later in the show. He, of course, is the Winnipeg guy who had the chance to kick for $1 million, and it was at the halftime of the Bomber game. So really cool for him to be there in Toronto, and we'll catch up with Rich. If you haven't already heard what happened, we're not going to ruin it for you yet. We'll let you know later on in the show. But first, as you know, Chris Svetkovich has been working so hard this season raising money for Svet's Pets, and that, of course, is his charity that he started at the beginning of this year. And he's getting ready for next year already, and had a photo shoot for the next Blue Bomber Svet's Pets calendar, and we had a chance to tag along and see what they were doing. So here's a look.
Hi, I'm Chris Svetkovich of the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. We're here at Darcy's Ark today doing some photo shoots for Svet's Pets. Svet's Pets is a non-profit foundation that I started that helps support 5 local no-kill animal rescue programs. Well, basically we're just trying to pool a bunch of pictures again and get some more guys out. Last year I started it in the off-season, so I had slim pickings with guys, and a lot of guys really have big hearts when it comes to the animals, so a lot of guys have been asking about doing the calendars again, and people on Twitter have been requesting players. We opted to go with the jerseys. Apparently a lot of women have complained that we're wearing too much in the calendars, and I don't want to eliminate all the male clientele, so we went with jerseys so people could better identify us, and, you know, well, not on a guy like me, but some of the other guys, tighter jerseys, a better look.
So what you're saying is some of the ladies would like to have seen shirtless bombers holding puppies, and that would have sold twice as many calendars?
I think if there was no puppies in the calendar and some of the guys were shirtless, it probably would have sold more calendars. But that's not my cause. Smart up, ladies.
I love animals. I do not have a pet. When I was little, I used to have a little American Eskimo, a little white fluff ball. My good friends and family back home, they all have dogs. One of my he's like family to me. He's got a white German Shepherd. She's beautiful. Her name's Snow. Go and play with her all the time.
I was excited. You know, I saw everybody doing it last year. It looked fun, and I love dogs. I love cats, so I was down.
You're okay being peed on? Huh? You're okay being peed on?
My mom has 7 cats, and she just adopted this little baby kitten, and she named it 7. It had 7 spots on it, so that was like her lucky number 7. So she's supposed to be done after that, because we're calling her the crazy cat lady now. So.
You look very uncomfortable holding that cat.
I don't know, the cat looked like he was ready to bust a move, so I was just prepared, you know, so. 15-year-old cat, it was pretty heavy. That shoe was pretty excruciating, as you can tell.
Yes, I have really bad cat allergies, or cat dander. You know, it's for the pets, and you know, I love animals, you know what I'm saying? So I would risk my life to save a cat, you know what I'm saying?
I have a dog. She's a German Shepherd and a Boxer mix. Very hyperactive dog. Yeah, but she's a lot of fun though. No, she's not here right now. She stays with my girlfriend to keep her company. So maybe next year I'll bring her down. We'll see. It was a really great cause, and you know, as a pet owner yourself, you kind of feel what these animals are going through. So it's always good to really help when you can.
I think it's an awesome opportunity for this shelter and other shelters to get involved. It's a way of getting the animals out there, getting their pictures out, and come on, it's the Bombers, so who else, why wouldn't you want them in your facility taking pictures of these wonderful animals? So it means a lot to us, and we are very pleased that he's doing what he can to help these homeless animals.
I know Darcy's, they go through about 100, I think 100 dogs a month here, and it's amazing. There's no shortage. I mean, if you can adopt or even foster and just help out for a bit, it's a great thing to do.
1 Minute With, brought to you by Winnipeg U-Drive and Payless Car Rental.
Well, we have a very special 1 Minute With. We are joined by Rich Pope. You, of course, saw him kick for $1 million during halftime of the Bomber-Argo game in Toronto. So congratulations, buddy. You did a great job. We're just going to show a quick clip of what happened.
Welcome back to the Rogers Center, and welcome to the 8th annual Wendy's Kick for $1 million.
Yeah, this guy's got a chance, though. I think he's going to get the $25,000.
No one's ever made it from the 40-yard line. Nobody. $200,000 from the 40-yard line.
Good kick, though. Not tonight. Good kick, and that is going to give you a nice little...
Okay, so my big question for you was, what happened at the 40 there?
I don't know if it was just so much excitement from the 30, Dunnigan almost ripping my arm off.
Nice, brother! Yes, sir!
Or if it was just a little bit of nerves, I'm not sure. But the 20 and the 30 just felt so good kicking those ones. And then, yeah, the 40 came along, and I know I can make that one. So, kind of kicking myself that I did miss it, but I ended up with a good amount of swag.
Well, we saw you make it on the Bomber Show a couple of weeks back when you were kicking with Westwood at a Windy Rods field, so I thought you had it in the bag after the first 2 kicks. I mean, you were solid.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, like in practice, I've made that kick before. The day before I went to Toronto, I made 3 for 6 from the 40. 40. So just, it didn't go straight, and that's about it.
I want to know what goes on, Kay, in your head when you do the back, right? You're backing up, and you're getting ready. What are your thoughts in your head? Because I'd be like, oh, I'm going to fall on my face.
Yeah. No, you got to stay focused. You just got to, the only thing I was worried about, and it was easy in the final because I knew exactly where I was going to be starting from for every kick. I knew exactly what to do. Way less pressure than the semifinals or quarterfinals. So all I knew, you know, just keep my same rhythm and same technique and kick.
You didn't have like a pump-up song in your head, like a Blur 2 or something like that?
No, there was some advice from some of the guys there in Toronto to you know, keep something like that in your mind so that you're not you're not worrying what the crowd's doing or anything like that. But I felt pretty good going in. So
you weren't worried about the crowd because at one point you did the, you know, raise the roof.
Yeah, I was hoping some of the crowd noise, some of the adrenaline would get me through and get me that extra yardage that I need, because I knew a 50-yarder would be tough for me. In practice the previous day I was hitting, you know, about 45, 46, 47, so just coming up a few yards short. So I was hoping that the crowd would pump me up and get me those few extra yards.
Well, even though you didn't make the 40 and the 50, you do walk away with some amazing prizes. $25,000 to the source, a brand new Nissan truck, and $42,000. That is not a bad payday for what I think I heard you say, like 5 or 10 minutes of work?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, obviously I went to Toronto with nothing, but I come home with some great cash and swag, and just the trip alone to go to Toronto, go to Vancouver, it was
and the fame afterwards. You've been high-fived by everyone who's never met you. Like you've got a million new friends now.
I am usually always behind the camera, so I never have to worry about people recognizing me. But yeah, just walking around in Winnipeg here alone. But yeah, even after I made the kick in Toronto, just people high-fiving me and stuff has just been unreal.
And you broke Twitter. You broke Twitter that game. So how many more followers did you gain from that game? I mean, you got to get
150 or so.
Just from the kicking alone.
Yeah.
Everybody asking for money.
Yeah. Yeah. Only one random tweet asking me to buy somebody a laptop.
It's probably my co-host. Yeah. I guarantee it was Samantha. Samantha, leave the man alone, okay?
Well, our graphics guy at Shaw, Darren Morash, of course, very good friends of Rich because they used to work together back at Global Television, and Darren wants chili on his Baconator this time, and you're buying.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get him a Baconator, I guess, yeah.
So now that your 15 minutes of fame are probably coming to a close, when do you get your swag, when do you get your stuff, and how much, what are you going to buy with that gift card to the Source? We're thinking like the biggest flat screen of all time.
I've been on the Source website and checked out some of the swag there for sure. There's apparently a beer cooler that's like an RC beer cooler that you can drive around and it brings you your beer. Yeah.
Oh my, I'm in love. Is there a 2-for-1 deal? Or chili on my Baconator.
Yeah.
So the truck's on the way though, and you'll get you get the money at some point.
Cash is on the way, so yeah, I'm just waiting for all my loot to come in. I've got the Source gift certificate already, so we can go to the Source anytime you want.
I just love to see you with that thing, and you just like swipe, just go back and keep doing it, like all day long, just to annoy the cashier. You can swipe it again, put it on the card. Be great.
All right, well, Rich Pope, congratulations. Everyone in Winnipeg was so proud of you, and it was so fun to watch someone that so many of us know personally, and Winnipeggers kind of felt like they knew you. My mom actually went downstairs to watch halftime of the football game, and that is unheard of. So I'm telling you, when Judy Babij watches you on TV, you know it's a big day.
It's ridiculous the amount of stories that friends have told me about watching the game in a pub and watching it and just people cheering me on and stuff like that. It's just I just can't get over that fact that there was actually a huge amount of people cheering me on. So I do appreciate all the support and stuff, though. It's been amazing.
All right, Rich Pope, that was well more than 1 minute, but we were so glad to have you come down and chat with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot.
You've been photobombed.
We're going to do kind of a combo photobomb Twitter segment here. All I can tell you about Twitter is that all the guys have been talking about is playing Madden on the Xbox. It has been a non-stop stream on the Twitter feed of talk about Madden. I don't play video games, so I don't know what this is about, but they really seem to enjoy playing Madden on the Xbox. All the players, every single one of them.
If they're big Xbox players, I just learned this the other day. Britain is actually looking for the Xbox generation to be their new generation of spies. So all of the bombers.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean.
Like they want to bring in the Xbox generation because they're so good with video games and codes and hacking and stuff like that they want to bring them in as spies.
Yeah.
So one
Great
of the bombers,
idea, Britain. Awesome.
One of the bombers, huh? Could be, you know.
A British spy.
Yeah, totally. Give it a go.
Yeah.
Have some Doritos and.
Any of the bombers would stick out like a sore thumb as a spy.
That's an idea. Just a thought, okay?
Terrible one.
Another job.
As far as, there was one great picture that came up on Twitter, and it was posted by Chris Matthews, our workhorse from last week. So adorable. I love this picture. He posted taking a nap with the football that he was awarded by the team after he broke set the rookie record, the 1,000 yards, and just, I just love him. He is, I think, when we wrap up things next week, possibly, he may stand out as one of my favorite Bombers to deal with this year, because just such a nice, sweet guy, and you know, really good to us and all that. So that's kind of what my pre-prediction is.
Well, there's so many comments made about what the player personnel that's come in or anything like that. No matter what, we know that a lot of the rookies that did come in are unbelievable, unreal guys, and just happy people too. Chris Matthews, Chad Simpson, some of our favorites from the show this season, and that's exactly what they are. So Chris Matthews, seeing him celebrate something like this, it's well deserved. I love that he's celebrating it by having a nap.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not pouring champagne all over himself. He's having a nap.
I love it. It's perfect. So that is our look at Twitter and Photobomb for this week.
It's time now for the Rules Clinic.
I'm Justin Sorensen, starting center for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
Hi, I'm Brandon Collier, defensive tackle. On the Rules Clinic today, we'll show you guys defensive holding. So here we go. This rule, penalty rarely gets called, so if you have a linebacker up here and I'm playing D-line, he's trying to get to the second level. Normally what I do, I grab him like this to stop him from getting there for our linebackers can come and clear a hole. So in reality, that's a holding penalty on the defense, but it's rarely called, so I do it a lot. So.
And we just got to try and break their arms off when they do it, or wave our arms so that the referee can see that they're holding us. But like you said, it never gets called, so our coach gets mad at us anyway, so we just got to break the arms and try and get off.
So can you show it? Can you just?
Okay. If you just come at me.
So I'd be like here.
So I'll grab him like this and come off. So it only takes a split second for the linebacker to get through. So if I hold him for 1 second, I did my job letting the linebacker get through. So it's rarely called, so it's a big play in football, I guess. The biggest part of the penalty is that it's an automatic first down. It could be 3rd down and 15, and if I hold them, it's an automatic first down for the offense. So it's a big call if it's called, but it's rarely called. So I see the defensive linemen tend to do it a lot.
The fabulous Blue Bomber show steps up to the post. And they're off. At the 40, at the 30, at the 20, at the 10, it's a photo finish. That's your Assiniboia Downs Workhorse of the Week.
Well, it is time for the Workhorse of the Week, and we have a huge crew of people here. First order of business is that we have to give Chris Matthews his workhorse that we left in the backseat of the car last week. So here is your horse. You have been very excited and waiting with bated breath to get this thing.
I have. I really have, man. I've been wanting this for like the whole year. Now I finally got it.
Apparently, this is the most coveted award in the CFL.
Wow. Yeah, definitely.
Well, and so because you won last week, it was your turn to pick who would win this week, and we have a tie. Who have you picked and why?
I mean, I picked these two because, you know, they both have been running hard all year, and you know, this game they combined up to 200 yards, and I feel like they did a real good thing for us, and they kept us in the game.
All right, so Chad Simpson and Will Forde.
No.
Oh.
Elephant Man.
This is an inside. This is an inside joke. That can we talk about it on TV, or is it not family friendly?
No, he's you know.
And Chauncey Billups.
That's Floyd Mayweather.
Man, I don't
Boys,
know
how do you feel about being picked? I'll try to keep it back on track. How do you feel, gentlemen, about being co-winners after a really, really big game?
You know, getting judged by your peers like this makes you feel wonderful inside. Isn't that right, Will?
Yeah, it feels good, but I think me and Chad gonna get this one to the boys up front.
The boys up front.
They deserve it.
Well, and you know what? It's good that you say that, because the offensive line were just standing, a bunch of the guys were standing behind us, and Justin Sorensen came up to me and said, how come the offensive line have never won this year? And I said, your teammates haven't picked you, and he wasn't happy about that.
Wow. I picked them the first time I got it, actually, but they said they didn't have enough trophies. That was behind the scenes. So,
right,
yes.
No, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Chop the trophy up or melt it down however we can and give everybody a piece.
Yeah, that's all we're going to do, yeah.
That's nice. Well, listen, you've already got a horse, so I'm going to give this one to Will, and then we will give you the Moxie's gift card, and I'll grab another one so that each of you can have one, but you do have to pick next week, so the two of you will have to get together, the brain trust, the running back brain trust will have to get together and figure out who exactly you're going to pick for next week. Sound good?
Yeah, that's cool.
Great.
That's cool.
All right. Oh yes, of course, it's shout out time. So who do you want to give a shout out to as your thank you?
Harlem World, you know what it is. Know what I'm saying, son? To Will.
I want to give a shout out to the whole South Carolina, the 864, and my family back at home, and also Chad. Hit it.
Yeah, you gotta do it with me. You gotta do it with me. You gotta do it with me. He ain't do it. That's messed up. He ain't do it with me.
You gotta get in there now.
Yeah, you gotta do it. You're supposed to be two.
I'm gonna catch you next time.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
That was awesome, guys. Thank you.
The Workhorse of the Week is brought to you by Assiniboia Downs. Open year-round for horse racing, gaming, and dining. Go to asdowns.com for more information.
Come on down. Hi, I'm Glenn. Happy Halloween, I'm Steve. And this is Glenn and Steve's excellent Halloween special. Whoa! You excited, buddy?
Oh, buddy, everyone's been asking me, what are you guys doing for Halloween? What's the special gonna be?
Well, we're here today to decide what we're gonna be, and hopefully we have a great time trying on some really classy outfits. So come check it out. Woo! Woo! Steve, I got your costume for you already.
Well, it's about time because my diaper needs a changing.
It's the baby kit. I heard that the most popular costume they're selling this year is a Steve Morley costume.
Well, I cannot confirm this, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty accurate.
Here we have the Steve Morley costume.
I can also see myself living at this store.
Can you imagine at night?
How scary the place must be?
It'd be creepy.
It'd be awesome.
Let's just do it. And now, for the first time ever on Shaw, 3D.
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
1, 2, 3, 4. We are against the war.
What? Hi, I'm here today with my special guest.
They're here from America.
From America, he says. And I'm the fantastic guy from the Johnny Carson Show. Named?
Karnak the Magnificent.
Karnak the Magnificent, yes. I have an answer here for you, Steve.
Yes.
The answer is sushi.
I think that's what I was thinking.
Read the question here. What are you going to eat $80 of for lunch today?
Sushi.
Yeah, see? I told you. I'm fantastic. I'm magnificent.
Yeah. So you guys found some of our costume accessories there.
Yeah. How you doing?
Brought you guys some plus size ones for you. I thought you might need some bigger ones, so we'll try them on?
Yeah, for sure. Let's get it going here.
Yeah, let's
do it, buddy. All right.
Start to spread it. Take a regular clothes off. Let's put the Halloween stuff on.
Absolutely. That sounds like a great idea. And I was wondering, do you have these in size 15? Not for Halloween, just for personal. No. Sorry, yeah. Okay. Let's get going here. Here's your bling. All right.
Is anyone in this one?
Yeah, just hop in one and take it away.
Yay, let's go now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go to the nightclub, man.
You gotta pound the ground. Oh, we can't do it, Captain. We don't have the power. You're amazing.
What else we got here to try on, man?
Secret. Round 2, secret. We'll come back to you on this.
Yeah, I got a really good one if you want.
Which one's Glenn? Which one's Steve? You don't know, do you?
Oh, it's me, Mario!
Happy Halloween! Happy Halloween, Winnipeg! Trick or treat! Mustache is gone!
It's really us. It's us. It's us. It's us. It's us. This is a costume. It's just a costume. Okay?
We had a bulldog.
Ah!
Albicon! We have two of the hairiest man in the world costumes, Albicon. And this is Albicon.
Give me the fattest Lady Gaga you have. I need some elastic.
I'm scared of this one on you.
I'm stuck. I'm afraid I'm gonna rip it. Whoa, you look great.
What do you got on here?
I'm not sure if this is suitable for Shaw.
This is a family show.
Well, they ran out of costume, so I just had to put on a bikini, and shows a little bit more than I usually show on the Fabulous Blue Bomber show.
It's Halloween. You can get away with this.
Just throw all my inhibitions to the wind.
Just do what you gotta do, buddy. Live your life.
Give me your hand. I want to do it with you. Give me your hand. Come on, Thelma.
1, 2, 3. That was a good burger I had.
It looks amazing.
It's a good burger.
You're awesome. I want to give Steve, my very special friend.
All right.
I know that everybody's going to be jealous, but I'm the one that gets to lay you today, Steve.
All right, buddy. There goes my hat.
Let me fix it for you.
All right.
You look amazing.
Here we go, folks. Vote for us. Best Halloween costumes, 2010.
Make sure check us out online at glenn/steve.awesome.com.
Just keep sending the fan mail. If you want to see more crazy stuff like this.
We'll have our assistants read it for us.
Let's just say we're going all the way.
To the top.
And that was Rich Pope and hijinks and an awesome show.
There was dancing in this show. And wait a second. When I dance, you tell me to stop it. When they dance, you think it's awesome.
Well, because it was Chad Simpson dancing versus you dancing.
And he can dance a lot better than I can dance, too.
You just said off camera, I can't believe that just happened. That was so great.
It was great. It just all of a sudden just smiles and laughing in the background.
But that is the difference between a week after a win and the week after a loss.
Very true. Very true.
Exactly.
And all the boys are very in great spirits, and man, does it make life good when you see stuff like that. That's laughable material.
Absolutely. Well, it is time in our show when we do our weekly giveaway. You can win a gift card to the Bomber Store. If you know the answer to our question, you can tweet us at FBBSWPG. You can email us at fabulousbluebombershow@shaw.ca, or you can post on our Facebook wall. And the question this week pertains to Renos. Of course, we saw the finished product of Doug Brown's basement. Which room in the basement doesn't have any mirrors? And why? Maybe that's the bonus. And why?
There could be a lot of different reasons for that, and the ones that have popped into my head are probably not meant for television.
Exactly. So we'll just stick with what Mike and Doug said on the air, and that'll be the question that you need to answer. Next week possibly could be the last week.
You know, I did this last time, and I almost cried when he started talking about it, so I'm not going to start crying again. Okay. Man up. All right, football game. Yeah, so we just got to get into this game and see what happens. And then no matter what, I think that we got to pack that stadium next week. Let's
Absolutely. On November 2nd, make sure that we fill it on up. In the meantime, one more game to go before that. So cheer on your Big Blue. We need some wins. The hope is still alive. And that's right. Go Big Blues, says Chris Matthews behind us. And we will see you back here one more time next week, hopefully heading into the playoffs. Maybe. Hopefully.
It's going to happen.
Okay. You gotta have faith.
The Fabulous Blue Bombers Show on Shaw TV. To see past episodes or contact the show, visit us online at shaw.ca/FBBS. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, or email us at fabulousbluebombershow@shaw.ca.
DB's on 3?
DB's on 3? Workhorse is on 3.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. I'm breaking it down for the DBs. Workhorse is on 3. 3, 2, 1. Workhorses. That was.
Yeah, that kid is. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Well, I wasn't prepared.
Put her on the spot.
I just got flagged by all the DBs and the coach. That's awesome. The Canadian thing to count backwards?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, I guess it's on 3, right? And I said 3, 2, 1, so really it was on 1.
Yeah, see, everybody that's Canadian always go 3, 2, 1.
Really?
And then Americans go 1, 2, 3.
Well, also maybe it's just because I'm not a football player and I don't know the way.
Oh my goodness.
Don't have any pets. Like, I had some when I was a kid, but not lately. My mom don't really like dogs at all. So it was like, okay, get rid of my mom and get rid of the dogs. And after the votes came in, we killed my mom. Yeah.